TikTok, Reddit, Discord, Stripe, Lamborghini. These companies will soon go public and the potential for profit will be huge. We will go through some interesting facts and at the end I will show you how you can apply for an IPO of any of the listed companies. Hello friends, welcome to the new video on the Passive Income Academy channel. My name is Boris, welcome to my channel where you can expect weekly videos on passive income methods and making money online strategies. We'll talk about affiliate marketing, drop shipping, drop servicing, CPA marketing, NFTs, crypto, forex trading and investing in index funds and shares of companies. If this is the content you are interested in, like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. We are soon introducing a membership option where you will have the opportunity to get access to our private stock portfolio, but more about it in the upcoming videos. Today we are talking about companies that have not yet gone public and whose IPO is still pending. What is an IPO? IPO is a term that stands for initial public offer. Understand an IPO the best as the first opportunity to buy shares of a certain company before it goes public and those shares become available to everyone. How does the process work? You buy shares at one price at the initial public offering and after that the IPO is over and the company goes public, where the average share price jumps immediately by 10 to 20%. Why is the earning potential so huge? First, you need to know that you will not make money on an IPO every time. Today, we will take a look on a few big companies that you need to pay attention to and whose shares really have the potential to reach much higher value than the one you buy in the initial public offering. As I mentioned in the intro, the first company is TikTok. Did you know that TikTok in 2021 take the first place from Google when it comes to the most searched and most watched website? I believe you have all heard of TikTok, but for those who have not, TikTok is a popular online platform used by over a billion people from more than 150 countries. What you may not have known is that ByteDance is taking over the US TikTok public division. It will be a new venture called TikTok Global, which will take full control of messaging and video hosting in the US. Prior to the IPO, TikTok had a preliminary estimate of $50 billion. When does TikTok go public? The first plan was back in 2020. It was just a matter of approving the work of services in the United States. Donald Trump ruled in favor, but on the condition that several conditions must be met, including that the main owners of the company must be American companies or citizens. Most of the requirements have already been met. An IPO is expected in 2022, but the exact date is unknown. So, what is the potential? Well, TikTok has become a global platform for launching marketing campaigns for many major brands, such as Samsung, Hyundai, Maybelline in New York, Estee Lauder, and many others. TikTok is the fastest growing social network in the world. The number of users is constantly increasing, which makes the site even more attractive for advertising and marketing campaigns. The main competitor, QI Show Technology, set a good example. Their share price rose 161% on the first trading day on February 5th, 2021. The next company you should pay attention to is Reddit. Reddit is a popular social media platform that is among the 20 most visited websites on the internet. It is accessed by 52 million active users every single day. Visitors can share links, vote for the most fascinating things and discuss them in thematic communities using the resource. More than 100,000 communities have been created on the website, covering a wide range of topics. Reddit has an estimate of $10 billion and it's expected that the estimate will exceed $15 billion by the IPO. What are the financial results before the IPO? For the second quarter of 2021, the corporation had a profit of $100 million. This is almost 3 times more than in the same period last year. The profit for the whole 2020 was $142 million. In total, the company managed to raise $1.3 billion in capital over 7 rounds. Tencent, the Chinese technology titan, is a major investor. When does Reddit make its initial public offering? The exact date of the IPO is not yet known. On December 16, 2021, Reddit representatives said that all documents have already been sent to the Securities and Exchange Commission. The financial date of the public offering will depend on market conditions. What is the potential of Reddit? Over time, the number of active users on the website has increased. It's predicted that by 2025 there will be 52 million people in the United States alone. The global version of the resource is likely to grow at the comparable rate, making it even more attractive to retailers and decreasing advertising revenue. It's projected to reach 290 million by 2022. The next company you should pay attention to is Discord. Discord is an American company that offers customers a free messaging service that supports IP telephony and video conferences. About 56 million people use Discord every month, and its total audience exceeds 270 million users. Discord was estimated at 15 billion before the IPO. Dragoneer Investment Group, which previously invested in Spotify, Uber, and Snapchat, has become the company's leading investor. When does Discord go public? Discord is truly preparing for the IPO in 2022, but official date of the offer is not yet known. In order to increase the company's potential, investments in the development of the technology it uses have increased, and in the spring of 2021, Tomasz Marcinkovski, who previously worked at Pinterest, was hired as the first financial director. What is the potential of Discord? The popularity of the Discord messaging service has grown significantly since the beginning of the pandemic. In addition to text messages, the application allows you to organize voice and video conferencing with a detailed configuration of communication channels. Discord runs on Windows, iOS, and Android, and the browser version is also available. The advantage of the messaging service is that it has the lowest possible consumption of the device resources, because it was originally designed for communication between gamers and therefore should not affect the quality of the game. In addition, Discord has occupied a niche that no other company has ever occupied before: ideal voice chat during the game. The company plans to continue developing the direction of voice chat while playing games, which includes working with the popular PlayStation and Xbox gaming platforms. Discord has also launched YouTube integration in test mode. The next company whose IPO offer is coming soon is Stripe. Many investors are waiting with great interest for Stripe's IPO, which INC.com ranked among the 12 most influential startup companies in the past decade. In September 2019, the last round of investments brought the company $600 million. In April 2020, the company was estimated at only 36 billion. However, in 2021, that figure rose to substantial $95 billion. In total, the company managed to raise 2 billion in investments in all investment circles. One of the Stripe's investors was Elon Musk. In 2021, Stripe launched revenue recognition to simplify accounting and automate bookkeeping, and also bought Reco, which helps companies automatically adjust payments. It has also expanded the number of payment terminals across Europe. The Collinson brothers, meanwhile, have a fortune of around $4.3 billion, and they are among the top 10 youngest billionaires according to US Forbes. According to some experts, after the IPO, the company could be worth over $100 billion. Despite the already far-reaching goal, the company still has room for substantial growth. Thus, in 2020, Stripe was bought by Paystack, a payment service provider based in Nigeria, with an acquisition contract worth $200 million. When is Stripe coming to the stock market? Stripe's official IPO date has not yet been officially announced. There have been rumors that the company is preparing for an IPO from 2019, although the Collinson brothers don't confirm them. However, considering the successful last year, many expect that the IPO will be launched in 2022. The last company to observe for today is Lamborghini. Lamborghini was founded in Italy in 1963. Lamborghini cars are available in 165 sales centers around the world. The company's main product is expensive sports cars. Lamborghini also manufactures engines for marine vessels. Since 2017, SUVs that are crossovers suitable for family travel have been added to the car offer. According to Bloomberg analysts, Lamborghini is estimated at approximately $11 billion. In 2019, the company did a great job and achieved the best goals in its entire history. In 2019, Lamborghini's traffic increased by 28%. Global sales growth proved even more significant, reaching 43% when company's customers bought over 8,000 cars. This has also led to an increase in the number of employees in the company. In 2019, Lamborghini won the prestigious award Best Job in Italy for the seventh year in a row. For a long time, there was no news about Lamborghini's IPO offer. However, in October 2019, the Bloomberg News agency published the news that Volkswagen was seriously considering the option of selling Lamborghini or withdrawing the company from the IPO. However, the company rejected this news in a few days. Company officials said such statements were unfounded and that the company had no plans to enter into an IPO. However, everything can change and investors will soon have the opportunity to buy shares of Lamborghini. Now that we have passed all the companies, you are probably wondering how you can follow the info of all of these companies and even other companies when it comes to the IPO. The answer is on the Freedom24 platform. When you come to their website in the IPO info department, you can find not only these companies but also many other companies with huge earning potential. Of course, the number one tip is to always do your own research before making any financial decision. Given that the stock market is a high-risk market and many people don't have the initial capital to invest in stocks, Freedom24 has provided you with free stocks worth up to $1,000 if you sign up using the first link in the description. The first month you will have zero transaction fees and you also have the option to open the savings account with annual savings interest rate of 3%, which is much better than many banks in your country. That would be all for this amazing video. I hope you have learned something new and useful and that you will follow the IPO events for one of the listed companies. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like it, subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram because I will be more active there soon. I will soon present you the option to copy my personal stock portfolio, but more about it in the upcoming videos. Until the next video, new education and earnings online, big greetings from my YouTube channel. And also, if you want to learn more about investing in stocks, index and IPOs, I will leave you here to the right a playlist where you can watch more videos related to this topic and learn more. Until the next video, big greetings. Cheers!